Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Thunderduck here, and I hope this is actually an update. I was trying to find some updates yesterday after I did my, video for the Kentucky shooting that the sheriff did of the judge, and I've been waiting all day, the day before and yesterday, for an update, but I couldn't find anything. So I have an article here, hope from AP Associated Press, AP News, whatever, on an update that hopefully it's an update. It came out that night. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we hop into this, make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, turning on the bell notifications so you know whenever I put up a video or do a live stream. And let's go ahead and hop into this. Tiny Kentucky town is rocked as their sheriff is jailed in the killing of a prominent judge. Residents of a tiny Appalachian town struggled Friday to cope with a shooting involving two of its most prominent citizens, a judge who was gunned down in his courthouse chambers and a local sheriff charged with his murder. It's just so sad. I just hate it, said Mike Watts, the Letcher County Circuit Court clerk. Both of them are friends of mine. I've worked with both of them for years. It wasn't clear what led to the shooting. The preliminary investigation indicates Letcher County Sheriff Sean Mikey Stein shot District Judge Kevin Mullins multiple times following an argument inside the courthouse, according to Kentucky State Police. Now, if you recall, the person that I saw post this first said that he potentially had some actions towards his child. So maybe that was wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Mullins, 54, who held the judgeship for 15 years, died at the scene, and Steins, 43, surrendered without incident. He was charged with one count of first-degree murder. The failed shooting stunned the tight-knit town of Whitesburg, the county seat, with a population of about 1,700 people, 145 miles southeast of Lexington. Steins was deposed on Monday in a lawsuit filed by two women. One of them alleged that a deputy forced her to have sex inside Mullins' chambers for 6 months in exchange for staying out of jail. The lawsuit accuses the sheriff of deliberate indifference in failing to adequately train and supervise the deputy. The now former deputy sheriff, Ben Fields, pleaded guilty to rooming the female prisoner while she was on home incarceration. Fields was sentenced this year to 6 months in jail and then 6.5 years on probation for sodomy, perjury, and tampering with a prisoner monitoring device, the Mountain Eagle reported. 3 charges related to a second woman were dismissed because she is now dead. Steins fired Fields, who succeeded him as Mullins' bailiff, for conduct unbecoming after the lawsuit was filed in 2022, the Courier-Journal reported at the time. Those who know both the sheriff and judge had nothing but praise for them, recalling how Mullins helped people with substance abuse disorder get treatment and how Steins led efforts to combat the opioid crisis. They worked together for years and were friends. Those who knew Steins also were struggling to understand how someone they described as a family man could kill someone. Jessica Sloan, a distant relative of Steins and a lifelong resident of Letcher County, said she was shocked when she heard the news. She was at the dollar store with her nephew when she heard Mullins had been shot. I was like, seriously, is he okay? And he said, no, he's dead, she said, but at the time, I didn't know that Mikey had done it. When I found out, I was grocery shopping, and I got really emotional and started praying. She said Steins was close with his children and worked hard to get fentanyl and methamphetamine off the streets of the community and help people dealing with substance use disorder get into recovery. Patty Wood, the widow of District Judge Jim Wood, Mullins' predecessor, said she has been close friends with Steins and his family for years. She said she was shocked by the shooting and the arrest of Steins. You couldn't find a better person on the face of the earth than Mikey Steins. I don't know what happened. Big hearts. They're just talking about how good of a person he was and how shocked they are. I'm trying to... Okay, it seemed like an ordinary interaction, except that Stein seemed quieter than usual. He thought the pair had a good working relationship and knew of nothing that could have prompted the violent encounter. Watts, who was on another floor in the courthouse, never heard any shots and only learned of the shooting when his son called to tell him there was an active shooter in the courthouse. Taylor said she was at her law office a short distance from the courthouse when the shooting happened. Still in shock. Collaborate with the regional Collinsworth attorneys, special prosecutors in the criminal case, since the lead county prosecutor, Matt Butler, recused himself in his office. Butler said he and the judge married 2 sisters. Their children act like siblings. Okay, I'm trying to get an update, but we're just getting how everybody's in shock and all that, which is, yeah, I get it. But there's no real update here. Let me see, Kentucky Sheriff shooting. Let's see if there's any new updates. Let me see, news. You heard that one article? Because that article was clearly shit. One day. One from 12 hours. Let's see if that has anything. It says timeline of events, so I don't imagine this being all that helpful. 2 days have passed. So 2:55 p.m. Thursday, law enforcement response to courthouse shooting. 3 Steins is arrested. Oh, wow. 5 minutes. Holy shit. 5:20, prosecutors are announced. 5:30, Governor Andy Beshear confirms judge is dead. KSP announces murder charge. 8 a.m., Letcher County Court sees operation. Letcher County prosecutors announce recusal. Okay, we're not really getting all that much information. This is why I haven't done an update video. We got like nothing. We got nothing. And if the case was about his daughter, I wonder why they're trying to hide it. I mean, that would be the forefront, wouldn't it? Let me go over to the Twitters. Let me see if maybe the dude's got more information. He might have an inside source I don't know about. I'm trying to remember his name. It should pop up in my search box, though. This is B. Haitians press secretary in the masked acolyte. He is not there. Shit. What was that dude's name? Hold on. I gotta do some searching here. I thought I had his name written down, but I guess I do not. So we're gonna do it live. Fuck it. There's my video. By the way, almost 4,000 views. Thank you guys. It's absolutely insane. And don't listen to my voice backtrack or myself. Where's that video? Okay. Nick Sorter. At Nick Sorter. Oh, there's a couple of them now. There was only one before. Interesting. Okay, so there's one about Biden, Diddy, and Bieber. More Trump stuff, more Diddy, more Trump. More Trump, more Diddy. Oh, okay, here we go. No updates from him either. So this is why I haven't done a update video yet, even though this video is killing it for my channel. Like, it's doing great numbers, is we don't have any information. We don't have anything new that's come out. It's all basic stuff. So your guess is as good as mine. Some people said that his daughter was 17. Nothing's confirmed so far. At least nothing I found's confirmed so far. They're saying because the whole underage thing came up and people are like, oh, she was 17 and age of consent 16, which, by the way, just because it's legal doesn't make it right. So I don't know where y'all are getting that information from because I fucking can't find it. So if you have anything, post it down in the comments below because we're in the dark. I have no clue what the fuck is going on. People are saying there's no reason for it. He just walked in and capped him. And then, then the one dude I was did the video for, Nick Sorter over on Twitter, said that, well, he capped him because he potentially did something with his daughter. Well, now we got some information that maybe he let his deputy get too far with a couple of female prisoners. Who fucking knows, ladies and gentlemen? We opened up a whole can of worms in a circus. So if you guys have any information on this, if you'll post down below, do a video on it, and I'll give you a shout out. Just make sure it's actual information and not something that someone's just trying to spew. Some bullshit. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, turning on the bell notification, share this out with friends or family. We're shooting for 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.